Hey y'all. Episode 16.
Are you excited?
Yeah, we're still freestyling too. I like the freestyle episode.
Right, we've come a long way.
Yes,
16 episodes?
Yes.
I think when we get to episode 20, we should celebrate it.
We have to. Hopefully this quarantine over. I hope you guys have been staying home and practicing social distancing, even though from what I've seen, y'all haven't. We are close, but we've been practicing our social distancing and making sure that we're safe while we're doing this for you guys.
So yeah, let's get this thing started. We're on episode 16. You guys have come a long way with us. So from me and Kirrie, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with us. We know it's been kind of hectic. Different topics, different days. Just, trying to find our place. But we are happy to have y'all. Y'all are very...
Do y'all have y'all wine? We have our wine. So we can go ahead and get started.
Okay.
So I don't know if y'all have, for my Instagram people, if y'all have been seeing these verses. The artists been going back and forth. Teddy Riley and Babyface had a showdown last night. And the question was brought up, can Bow Wow and Romeo go toe for toe?
I mean, for our generation, I say yeah, because that's what we grew up on. That's 90s, no, not 90s, but 2000s, early 2000s. So,
but Kora, when you think about it, what hits do Romeo have? Other than what was that one song?
Dang, I gotta Google it.
I got it.
What we're talking about.
Man, I got it on the tip of my tongue too. What was the name?
Bow Wow used to have me Harlem shaking.
Yeah,
everything walking.
Bow Wow. Uncle Snoop ain't played by Bow Wow, so they had him and everything.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
I used to be on all Bow Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but Romeo, I'm just sitting here trying to think. What did Romeo have? What was that song?
He was in that movie, Uncle P. You remember Uncle P?
Yeah, but we ain't talk about.
I think all his stuff came from. It's not gonna count because all his stuff came from his daddy. All that stuff was Master P stuff.
So you don't think they'll have a good battle?
I mean, probably who he is now. Romeo is just he's intelligent. It's not even about his music. He's very intelligent. So the fact that he has that type of, mentality, I feel like he could go back and forth with Bow Wow. But as far as
I don't think he can go back and forth when it comes to the music. Though.
No.
So what artist would you like to see go back and forth like Teddy Riley and Babyface did?
Who would I like to see go back and forth?
Yeah.
Monica
and who? Now people did say Monica and Brandy. I did see somebody say that. Monica, because they kind of got that little side beef going on.
I don't know.
You don't want to see Monica and Brandy?
No, that's not a competition to me. Monica, Brandy. I like Brandy. I love her so much. I love her as Moesha. That's who I like Brandy as. She has maybe her song. That song. What did it come from? Full Moon. That album, Full Moon.
Yeah.
That's a good album.
Okay.
I mean, with Monica, we can name a couple. Yeah. With Brandy, we can probably name two.
Now you know who I would like to see go back and forth. Jeezy and Gucci. I don't know why, but I just would like to see them go toe to toe with all of their hits.
I could see that. I could see them.
Yeah.
Jeezy and Gucci. Gucci, I feel like Gucci will probably top Jeezy though. He'll top Jeezy.
I don't know about that now. We ain't saying all that now.
I think he will. To be honest.
We ain't saying all that. Who would y'all like to see go back and forth? While we're talking about it, what artists can y'all see going back and forth with their hits, and it'll be a good time.
And on top of that, did y'all watch the Teddy Riley and the Babyface? I haven't watched it.
I didn't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't. I saw a lot of mixed reviews, but Instagram was loving it. I mean, people were getting shut off of the live because there was so many people watching.
They said, what's his name? Was it Teddy Riley came in there with the lit candles and the velvet blazer?
Listen.
Y'all need to stop.
Teddy
okay?
ain't gonna play with them. And Babyface But I did see some people say that Babyface won, then I did see some people say Teddy Riley won. So we'll have to see it for ourselves to kind of be the judge of it. Yeah. But I didn't watch it last night. What was I doing? I think I was eating. I wasn't interested.
What was I doing too? I was up till like 1 in the morning. Have y'all sleep schedule been on? Mine has been terrible. I been going to sleep at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. Like since this whole quarantine thing been going on, like my schedule is very off. Like what I usually would do, everything is off. What time I wake up, what time I go to bed. I even take naps now.
I love naps.
And I'm not a nap person.
Hey Charlize.
So
I miss you.
My schedule has been off. What about y'all? Does anybody else have a different schedule since we've been quarantining and stuff like that?
Hopefully everybody get back to, one set page, but we'll see.
We'll see. So another thing that caught my attention today, y'all, is guess what? If you have not felt old yet, let me make y'all feel old.
Oh God.
Love and Basketball came out 20 years ago today.
20 here?
20 years
ago. What?
20 years ago.
Let me be honest. I'm gonna have a moment of transparency.
Okay.
I don't care. Y'all probably gonna play me like to the left and sell me out. However, I'm not crazy about that movie.
Ooh.
I could probably watch it once a year and be perfectly fine.
Okay, you ready for me to say mine too?
You feel the same way?
I do. I feel the same way. I like Love and Basketball, don't get me wrong.
It's
but
okay.
It's not.
It's nothing that I can sit and just be like, oh my God, like this is my movie.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Me either.
I really have to be focused to really sit and watch that movie.
Me either. So Brittany said that her sleep pattern has been very much. Oh, sorry, it's the wine. I can't read today. Yes, very much so. I've been sleeping a little too much. Me too, girl. I've been taking naps, and I do not take naps. Like the amount of naps that I take every single day, and I take my nap around the same time every day. Between 2:30 and 3:30, I'm probably asleep.
Kirrie, then you might as well be asleep for the rest of the day. A nap should be between 12 and 1.
I gotta wake up.
Somebody said that movie wrong.
Deshaun.
Who?
Deshaun said that movie wrong. I don't know about wrong. It's a good movie, but we not gonna go
it
to
ain't
call
wrong.
it wrong now, Deshaun.
No, I can tell y'all what is a good raw movie.
What's a raw movie?
I'm gonna give you 2.
What?
Players Club. That's my favorite. I love when I tell you I know that movie from like the back of my hand. I can say it word for word. The same goes with Dreamgirls. I know that movie like the back of my hand.
Listen, Cora, I have not watched Dreamgirls in a long time.
You should. You know what? They got it on TikTok. We can do a TikTok on Dreamgirls. Yeah, let's do it tonight. We're gonna do it. And then
I say tonight. Wait till I get my hair done.
We ain't gotta post it. You on live? Oh, tell me, wait till I get my hair done. Kirrie, you already on here for the
Wait
people.
till I get my hair done.
Then Baby Boy. Now that's a good movie.
Ooh, and then he said that Players Club is flown.
I don't even know what that means, but I take it as an insult. I take it as an insult.
Players Club?
What? You gotta specify that. What does flum mean?
I'm not going by that.
I don't think
Jason lyrics, poetic justice. Yes, Brittany. Now I'm not gonna lie. I would sleep on Jason's lyrics for a long time.
What?
But when I finally sat down and actually watched it, I love that movie. I love that movie.
Jason lyrics is kind of like that should be a horror movie.
Shalelle talking about what's love got to do with it. I ain't gonna lie, I love that movie too.
Now that's a good movie. That's
I love that movie too.
I can sit and watch that. Jason lyrics should be a horror movie. That movie is scary. I don't like that movie.
It's
that's just too much. It's just too much.
It's always you, Kora. Now Miss Christina said that she keep her schedule the same. I can't do that during this time. I don't know.
Somebody said, did y'all already say Love Jones?
No,
Shalelle.
We didn't say Love Jones.
Can y'all believe I never seen that full movie? I probably seen all of probably 16 minutes, and I heard it's whack.
It's not whack.
I haven't even seen a full 30 minutes of that movie.
Oh.
Maybe I should watch that tonight.
Okay, y'all, I got a question for y'all. This is a good question too. I need everybody input. I need y'all to get y'all honest opinion. Y'all know this is a judge-free zone. We tell it how it is, how we feel.
I'm scared.
So, don't be scared, sis. So, okay. Say your husband or your wife passes away. In their will, they left you $5 million. your husband or your wife passed away, right? At the funeral, a woman approaches you, if it's your husband, and says, hi, I understand that you're his wife. However, I've been his mistress for X amount of years, and these are our 2 kids.
I'm gonna sip on that.
If you're a guy, you're approached by another man and say, I know that's your wife. However, me and her have these kids. I agreed to take them because
kids with S?
Kids.
Well,
because she revealed to me that you all were married. Would you lend out a hand and take care of your deceased spouse kids with the $5 million that they left you?
Can I answer?
You did not know about this other party. You did not know about the kids. You had no idea. But at the funeral, you were approached saying that your deceased spouse had these other kids with this person, and they were gonna now need financial assistance because he or she is gone.
Okay.
So what would you do, Kora? What would you do?
First and foremost, if I'm mourning the loss of my husband, and a woman she comes to the funeral and says, hey, that's somebody that that was the father of my 2 kids. These are kids I've never met before, so to me, I'm taken back. My first thing would be, okay, for one, we gonna deal with this after the funeral.
Okay.
I can't deal with this today.
Don't try you at no funeral.
Don't come to me at my husband's funeral talking about
I understand.
Take care of these kids with you. And then 2, we gonna do a DNA test. Ooh,
okay.
You not finna get none of this money that my husband left me and my maybe said kids. Talk about you need help with your 2 kids and yourself.
Yep.
Wrong woman.
Yeah.
If my husband stepped out on me and I found out he had outside kids and the DNA test come back and it's proven, I'm gonna make sure the kids taken care of.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go the extra mile, but I am gonna want a DNA test.
I'm gonna say my response, and I'm gonna read y'all responses, okay?
Okay.
So my response is, ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's just what it is. I'm sorry, I may be less of a woman, I may be, wrong for that, but y'all was wrong for keeping it from me. If y'all really respected me in my position,
Kirrie?
I almost said something. Forget them kids.
Wait, do you remember that episode where I said something about the kids? So you was like, and I said, forget them kids. You was like, Kora, forget them kids?
Forget them kids.
Kirrie.
I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with me. If you respected me, you would have at least came and told me and let me decide that when you were alive. So now that you're dead, I'm going to do it my way. And my way is forget them kids.
Wow.
All right, now, our lovely viewers said...
I see somebody said DNA test first. That's what I'm with.
Yeah, so Samara said DNA test. That's what you said.
Kirrie.
Now, Brittany on my type of time. She said, baby, it was between y'all then. Keep it that way. Take it to the Lord. That's right. That's how I feel. If you wanted me involved, y'all would have told me when it happened. You don't
what
want
about
me involved.
The kids? Kids have to suffer.
Sorry to that man.
I don't know this man. I feel sorry for this.
I feel sorry for this man. Not my problem.
What?
So, Shalea said DNA test. If it come back positive, here goes some money. Get out my face.
That's it. I'm not funding the kids for the rest of their lives, but I'm gonna break them off.
This money need to go towards my heartache, because not only did I lose my husband, now I gotta deal with some kids. I am hurt. I am
So wait, let me ask you something.
I'm about to go buy a house. And then Miss Christina said, wait, we gotta do a DNA. Okay, so y'all want a DNA test.
I don't care what the DNA people can be lying. This could not even be my husband's kid.
Girl, I'm not sharing my money. This is for my pain and suffering.
So let me ask y'all this. If y'all were at your husband's funeral and found out that he was doing all this to you, would you really be hurt by it? Or would you just be like, I mean, shit, it happened, it is what it is, like, I'm not dealing with it.
I would be hurt.
I don't think I'd be hurt.
Not only am I mourning my husband passing away, now I gotta look at you for who you really were. I thought you was this one person. Now it's coming to my attention that you're really this person. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, and that's why I'm keeping my $5 million to myself. So Samara said, if I do give money, it can go into a college fund, not directly to her. I can see that.
I like that.
But I'm still not doing it. But that's a good idea, Samara. I like that idea.
I like that. I agree. I
like that idea.
Yeah, let me just, at least I'm playing my part. I'm doing what I have to do as the wife of these kids. I mean, as the wife of the husband of these kids. So, it just shows you have compassion. You have a heart.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Oh my God.
It's just some things that you can't come back from, and I just feel like that's one of those things.
I mean, if he did at this point, there's really nothing to really discuss. But I get
it's not my problem. Not my problem.
So yeah, I agree. Kirrie, Samara, you hit the nail on the head.
So I have another question for y'all. Okay. We like our honest answers. So, are you dating to marry, or are you currently dating just for fun? So Samara said, I got a child. It made me grow up. See, I ain't there yet. Samara, maybe I'll grow up when I have a child. See, they're going to answer that question.
That's true.
But currently, all the people who are dating right now, are you guys dating your significant other in hopes to marry them one day? Or is dating to you just for fun?
Something to do for the moment, yeah.
What's your answer?
I'm not dating.
Oh,
so I don't really, Talking about I forgot. How you forgot?
Sorry, sis.
So I mean, if my next thing that I choose to entertain, I guess it just depends on where I'm at in life. If I want to just do something just for fun, it's just something to do, and eventually, I think everybody walks into dating under those pretenses. Yeah. We're doing this because we like each other. It's an attraction there. Right. However, I don't know you. You don't know me, but that's what this moment is about. That's what dating is about, for us to learn each other, and maybe it'll grow with time.
Well, I will say, like, in my current relationship, like, it definitely started off just for fun. Like Brittany said, to marry, and that's a good thing, because sometimes you get to that point where it's like, we're not having fun no more. Like, it's all either we going somewhere or we done. And I mean, when we first started dating, it was all fun and games. Like, we was both like doing us. So it was. I did not know. I'm gonna drink it. Gosh, you don't have to peer pressure.
She want me to drink it. She never want to drink it on the weekends.
We would have never thought that we would like be planning a wedding right now. So I can honestly say, once we hit like year 3. That's when I'm like, what are we doing? Like, are we still having fun? Are we that's probably when I start thinking about, like, okay, do I want to marry him? Do I want to be with him for the rest of my life? Or
I think that's when it settles to people. Like, after the first 6 months, I feel like people should date for 6 months before they even decide, hey, I want to take this serious. 6 months should be the bare minimum of dating. Yeah. Because the first couple months, y'all still probably entertaining other people. So it's never really like an understanding. So, yeah, give it some time.
For sure.
I would make a dating book. I feel like dating is so common nowadays. Well, of course it is, but I feel like I'm gonna make a dating book.
A dating book. Okay.
Or like
teaching people how to date.
If y'all would like to hear a dating book, Kirrie, we can do it. You want to throw in your input on dating?
Not really. Here go Deborah talking about, woo child, I'm late. Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all a couple more questions and I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Okay, so the next question is, so you met this guy or girl, you really like them, y'all started dating, and then you bring them up to your closest friend. Your friend reveals to you that they had sexual relations with this person. They really liked them, but it went left. It really didn't work out how you thought it was gonna work out. Would you continue your relationship with this person? Or would you just say, okay, I can't because I know my friend had sex with you and y'all were something at one point?
Me personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Okay.
I wouldn't feel comfortable continuing dating this person knowing that you had any kind of sexual intercourse with somebody who I consider a friend. Okay. It just wouldn't make me feel right knowing that, I'm going to try to use big words or better terminology. Knowing that you penetrated somebody I'm very close with, and then knowing that they've had that experience I don't wanna. And you know, girls talk.
Yeah.
Girls talk. So that's not a conversation that I want to be sitting around telling my homegirls like, oh, you know, and then the friend like, you know, I already know that.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave that alone. Especially if it's early on, I can deal with you from afar. I can deal with him from afar.
Okay.
What about you? Would you continue to?
No, I couldn't either because it's awkward. It's that awkwardness that you just don't need. It's like even if you and that person weren't serious, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like it's awkward. Let's just let it go. Brittany said, "What is dating to y'all? I don't think people know how to date for real." Yeah, that's a good question. Like, what is dating? What do you consider dating?
Dating to me would be I feel like it's different levels to dating. Mm-hmm. The first level is you met somebody and you guys are talking. Mm-hmm. So if you feel like you're in a relationship, or not even in a relationship, but if you feel like you're talking to somebody, that's the first level. Like, okay, we made it to the first level. We're talking. We're texting every day. Mm-hmm. Secondly, if you feel like, okay, you know, I really like this person. I think we kind of come to a decision to not include other people. Mm-hmm. That to me is dating. Like that. The second level is dating.
So when you decide that y'all are exclusively just talking to one another,
we're learning, like we're in the business of learning each other without the influence of other people. That to me is considered dating. Not saying we're boyfriend and girlfriend, but we're in the business of learning each other.
So can he talk to other people?
I wouldn't necessarily want that. If we're dating, that means, okay, we're dating, we like each other, like this could possibly go somewhere. Then that means you need to cut them hoes loose, and I'm gonna do the same. Okay,
so my definition is totally different.
Please tell me.
I feel like if we're regularly, you know, speaking to one another, then we're dating. I mean, I feel like when you're single, you have that right to talk to as many people as you want. You have that right to talk to and date as many people as you want. So to me, if we converse, you know, on a daily basis, and we actually go out, hang out, I'm dating you. Whether I'm dating you, I'm dating you.
What, Kirrie?
I'm dating you. Because a date is you taking someone out somewhere. I'm dating you. I'm having a conversation with you. You know, I'm discussing stuff with you. It doesn't have to be that we're only talking to each other, because that's boyfriend and girlfriend to me.
Not necessarily until we come and we say this is what it is. Then that's
I don't believe in exclusively dating one person unless that's your choice.
So you think people are going to go from we talking and communicating every day, then all of a sudden then we in a relationship? Like you don't see the middle ground. You don't see the...
I do see the middle ground. Because, okay, I'm going to give you an example. When you just texting people and entertaining people, y'all are talking. You're talking. Mm-hmm. Then the next level is actually seeing them, going out on dates with them. But that don't mean you to cut everybody off. And then the next
step is, we out in public, you better cut everybody off, because I don't have nothing sitting somewhere and then
we're dating.
We're dating.
We're dating. We're not in a relationship. We are not in a relationship. We're not in a relationship.
So if let's say in your single days, a man tells you, hey, you know, we've been texting or whatever, like let me finally take you out somewhere and let me, you know, spend this time with you when y'all on y'all third date. And a female come up to him and be like, oh, you know, you haven't replied back to my text, so, you know.
That's between him and her.
But then you wouldn't take it as though, okay, I need to leave this man alone. Because I'm not
No, because you're talking about my single days. Because I was dating other people as well.
I feel like when you start dating somebody, then you have intentions on being in a relationship. So that, therefore, you should practice.
And you should keep your options open, guys.
I agree with Kirrie. I have no place to talk. I agree with Kirrie. She said keep your options open. Keep your options open.
No, but seriously, what I'm saying is, from my personal experience, I'm telling y'all all my business, but my personal experience, when I was single, there were, when me and Tommy started talking, there were two other people that I was currently dating at that time. We were not boyfriend and girlfriend.
So y'all were just talking?
We would go out on dates. We would talk pretty much every day
So
with
y'all
2
were
other
dating.
people. I was dating them. I started dating Tomas as well.
Then you were single.
Yeah,
You have
I was
single,
single
dating,
and I was
relationship.
no. I have talking to, dating, and relationship. Talking to
Single
phase.
is talking to.
When I'm dating, I'm still single. If we're not in a relationship, I'm still single. Like when I'm talking to you, it's probably going nowhere. If I'm dating you, you're probably at the stage where
It could possibly escalate.
it could
To
go
something
somewhere.
Okay. I mean, I understand.
Right, Brittany, she don't understand that that
What she
single life
said.
is tiresome. Like, it's so many levels to this. It's so many different aspects
I know.
to like being single. It's like the talking to people, they didn't get anywhere past talking to. We didn't go out on dates or any of that. The people who I were dating, those are people who I felt like were candidates to be my boyfriend one day. They didn't work out. Me and Tomas were the one who became boyfriend. He was the one who became my boyfriend. So then at that point, I was no longer single.
Okay, I'm
And
doing
I
the
cut
dating
those
scene
people
wrong.
off.
I'm doing the dating scene wrong.
You are.
Well,
I will
first,
teach
I don't date. But yeah, teach me some things.
I
'cause
will
don't
teach you.
date.
I will teach you my ways.
And oh my goodness, you know how they say you be out of a relationship so long, you be so single, you don't know the right things to say?
I will teach you. I will teach you.
I love that kid.
But y'all, remember, listen to this word of advice before we wrap up and go for the night. If you are single, there are 3 levels to being single. There's the talking to stage, there's the dating stage, and then there's a relationship. Keep your options open, ladies. Do not only date one person at a time. Dating does not mean sexual intercourse. That's your
Is
business.
that what you learned from today's topic, Kirrie? Talk about dating. What I learned from today is if a woman comes to you at your husband's funeral telling you that these are his kids, get a DNA test first. And then just let
But
the
no,
rest trickle
seriously,
down.
keep your options open, ladies. Because
It's
you never
coronavirus
know.
going on. They don't tell them what's out there. Y'all
You
be
never
careful. Be careful. Be careful.
Keep your
to
options
yourselves.
open, ladies. Do
So
what
we
I
will
say.
be back next
Do what I
Tuesday. We will have a topic for you guys. If you
Yeah.
feel like it's anything you want to discuss, anything you would like to hear us discuss, by all means, drop it in our DMs. You can leave it in these comments. We check everything.
Yeah.
We love to hear from you all. So we'll
This
be back
freestyle
next week.
has been so fun, as
It's
always.
been fun, but we're probably gonna wrap the freestyle on up and
Yeah.
get to something a little more nitty gritty. So see you guys
Nitty
next
gritty,
week.
Bye, y'all.
See you guys
Good
next
night.
week.